Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As always, I really appreciate it. If this is your first time here, welcome. I hope that you decide to subscribe and join the family. For today's video, I'm very excited because I'm going to be showing you guys my current curly must-haves. I'm going to pretty much do everything that I'm feeling I can't live without. I know it sounds pretty dramatic, but I am just a dramatic type of person. These are more of accessories, must-haves. I am thinking about doing another video where is my current must-have products. If that's something you guys are interested in watching, let me know. I can definitely make a video like that for you guys. So if you've been following me for a little while, there's nothing in here that you have not seen me use, because this is all stuff I pretty much use every single time. Every time I style my hair. Okay, except maybe like one or two, but that's it. Everything else, it's pretty much things that I'm doing or using every single time I style my curly hair. And by the way, this is like in no particular order. I love everything the same. I can't live without any of these things. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into things. Alrighty, so the first thing I'm going to be talking to you guys about is none other than my trusty hair pick. I am obsessed with volume. Unfortunately, volume is not something that comes very easily to me. My curly hair is a little bit more on like the thinner, it's a little bit more fine, so it likes to just get sad. And volume is something I have to work very hard at. So if I don't have a hair pick, I'm very limited to the amount of volume that I can get. Just thinking of that makes me like super sad. I'm like, no. If you ask any of my family or friends, they will tell you that I usually carry a hair pick in my purse. Because in Miami, with the humidity, and I mean, you go outside, and I mean, I've worked on this volume, and I just, oh my gosh, it's humongous, and I love it, and I feel fabulous. The minute I walk out with the humidity, my hair doesn't puff out. I wish. Instead, it goes, it gets very sad, very flat, and I end up looking like a wet puppy. Not at all what I like. I actually have an entire video showing you guys how I use my hair pick to create volume for curly hair. So if you guys haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. Alrighty, so next on my list is, of course, my Denman brush. And if you guys have been following me for, you know what, I feel like I'm gonna say the same thing over and over and over. And the reason why is because, truthfully, these are things that I genuinely love so much and I cannot live without. So I'm constantly using it in all my videos. So if you hear me talk about the same things over and over again, I'm sorry. But my Denman brush is an absolute must. My curly hair journey, my curly hair game completely changed when I found this brush. This brush gives me amazing definition. It helps me control my frizz, and it does it in a way where it just makes my life so much easier, because simply brushing my hair with this, all of a sudden I have like amazing definition and I have a lot less frizz, where it's not something that I'm having to work like really hard at. So this was like a game changer for me. If you're a curly girl and you currently don't own a Denman brush, I mean, I promise you that you are not going to regret it. This is a definite must have. Now, I do have a video on my favorite curly girl brushes. I also talk about this, and in that video I also talk about how I don't necessarily like detangling my hair with this brush, which brings me to my next must-have, which is the wet brush. This is what I like to use to detangle my hair. And I mean, this was another one of those just like life changers, game changers, because this cuts down my detangling time in like a quarter. I kid you not that with this brush, it's just like 1, 2, 3, and I'm done. I am like tangle free. It does not pull on my curls. I actually even feel like it helps me with like hair loss, because it's not tugging and pulling on my hair really hard. So this is a definite must-have. And by the way, if you have little ones with curly hair, I mean, it's gonna change your life and your kids' life, because detangling their hair is going to be so much easier. I know the struggle, so this is a definite must-have. Alrighty, so moving on, it is my, what is this? This is my metal-free scrunchie, and I know that this is one of those things where I thought about it. I'm like, really, Jenny? Like, everybody owns these. But then I thought to myself, no, you know what? I have to include this in the video because this little thingy majiggy right here saves my life in so many ways. I love it because I put my hair in a pineapple with it. If I want to make a bun, I can go ahead and make a bun with it. This is just one of those things where it's like so simple that we overlook it. But to be quite honest with you, if somebody says I can only stay with the things that I mentioned on this video and I have to throw away everything else like curly hair related, and I don't mention my scrunchie and I have to live without it, my life will be so difficult. So difficult. So let's not forget the little guy. This is a curly girl must-have. I know that there's a lot of different types of scrunchies. I like to keep it simple. I just like to have these ones that don't have like the metal. They work great for me. I don't have, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I don't have very thick hair. So this is perfect. I love how stretchy they are. So this is like a must have for me. I was going to mention that I recently started to use these scrunchies. I just wanted to mention it because I'm curious to see like what you guys think of this type of like scrunchie where it looks like an old school phone cord. If you guys have tried this, like what are your thoughts? Let me know. I'm really, really curious. So anyways, let's continue on. What do I have here? The next thing I'm going to be talking about is my hair dryer and my diffuser. I need this in my life. Like I need it. Like I need air. Not so much because of I needed to have my hair look amazing. Not necessarily. I recently did a video where I styled half my hair with I styled it the same and then I dried half of it with the diffuser and the other half I let it air dry. I was completely in shock, like completely in shock with how beautiful and how much I loved the side that air dried. And the reason why I was so surprised is because I am such a lover of my diffuser. I mean, I don't go anywhere with my diffuser. I feel like you'll throw me in a deserted island and I will take my diffuser with me. I don't care. I will find electricity just to use my diffuser. And so when I air dried, I was so shocked that I liked it so much. However, I have a very, very, very difficult time air drying. To me, it is very difficult for me to just have wet hair on me for more than like the 10 minutes where I'm diffusing. I've never liked the sensation of wet hair on my back, on my neck, just like thinking about it right now. I'm just like, And so for that reason, and I mean, obviously I love the volume that I get with it because I do still always get more volume with my diffuser versus air drying. But my diffuser, I mean, it's still on the top of the list of like curly hair must-haves for me. I just don't want wet hair on me. And second of all, I'm usually like very like go. Like I'm usually like running out the door. I don't like leaving the house with my hair wet. That's not like a look that I like on myself. I don't know why. I think it brings me back. It gives me like flashbacks of when I was in middle school and I used to like gunk and gel my hair down. So I feel like it gives me flashbacks of that and I'm a little traumatized. So my diffuser will never not be in my list of curly must-haves. I love you. Alrighty, so next you guys have seen me use these over and over and over again. There is not a time I style my hair where I don't use either a microfiber towel or a cotton t-shirt. This is huge for me. Again, and I know I keep saying this, I'm sorry, it's just me being very honest. But when I started doing this to my hair and started including this to my routine, it just totally changed my curls. It changed my curls and it also changed my drying time with my diffuser. I'm not going to say half because I'd be lying, but it does shave off some time when I am diffusing. But I also love that it gives me amazing definition and it helps me so much with frizz, especially like with areas where I know get really frizzy, like the back, or sometimes like these little hairs right here for me get like really frizzy. So I use this and I scrunch up the curls when the product's already there, and it just gives me bomb definition. And I just one of those where I'm like, no, can't live without. No, I don't want to live in a world where I can't use these to style my curly hair. Next it is my little plastic shower cap. This is another one where I'm like, if I can't use my shower caps anymore, I would be devastated. Because although this might not be something that I use every single time I wash my hair, and here's why. Let's be real. The reason why I don't use it every single time is because most of the time when I'm washing my hair, I'm kind of rushing, and so I have to be like, and I don't always have the time to do everything in the shower that I want to do, because then that would just add like another hour and a half to my already very, very, very long getting ready routine. But I would be devastated if I could not have my shower cap. A lot of curly conditioners will tell you to leave it in for like about 3 to 5 minutes. And I just love like plopping it on top of my head, putting this over it, continue on with the rest of my bath without having to think like, oh, water's getting on it and like the conditioner's slipping off and then I'm all slippery from the conditioner. And I mean, like, yes, I know, but these are actually things that I think about when I'm in the shower. So I put my little thing on. I'm like, gotta wait 5 minutes, shave my legs, shave my armpits, scrub, whatever it is that I need to do. But this just makes my life easier, and it sort of like keeps things in place. So I feel like it makes the conditioner work that much better. So again, it's like one of those like simple things that you don't necessarily think about right away. But if somebody told me, oh, you didn't mention this on the video, you can't have it anymore, I would be like, no! My next must-have, I recently made a video on it and ate it quickly. I mean, instantly became a must-have for me, because this conditioning cordless heating cap for deep conditioning changed my deep conditioning game. I'm talking about, I used this and I was like, where have you been all my life? I absolutely loved it, and I noticed such a difference when I used it when I deep conditioned. I've been using it ever since I made the video, because the video was like a first impression. So that was the first time I used it. And after that, every single time I have done like a deep treatment, I've used it. And I mean, I love it. I feel like it makes the biggest difference with all of my deep treatments. So this very quickly made its way into the list of must-haves for me. And by the way, this one, I'm like, let me make that clear. This one, which is from Hothead, made its way into the list. I have another one that, no. I just want to make that very clear. The Hothead cordless heating cap was what made it to the top of my list of must-haves, not the other one. Okay, so next is curling cream. And I'm using this one as an example because this is one of my current favorites. I cannot live without a curling cream. There's a lot of products that I love. I love gels. I love hairspray. Ooh. Should I have added hairspray to this? Nah. Like, if I have my hair pick and I don't have hairspray, I'll live. However, if I don't have a curling cream, I mean, I need a good curling cream that works for me. If I had to just get rid of all my products and I could only stay with one type of curly hair product, it would have to be a curling cream, because my hair does really, really well with them. If it's one that works for me, because obviously not all curling creams are created equal. So a curling cream that is for my hair and works for my hair is something that I cannot live without. This is like, I feel like the third bottle that I've bought. And I mean, I have a lot of other products. So the fact that I go back and buy the same thing over and over again says a lot. Alrighty, so is this my last thing? No, I feel like maybe I should have stuck the hairspray in there. Alrighty. Last but not least is a spray bottle. I cannot be without a spray bottle. No way. I mean, no, listen, no. This whole like stick my head in the sink, no, absolutely not. I need a spray bottle for my water. Spray bottle for my water. Why did that sound so weird? Alrighty, so I mean, I think that's pretty much it. Let me just make sure. I mentioned this, I mentioned this. Yeah, that's pretty much it. These are my current up-to-date curly must-haves. These are things that I'm currently feeling like I cannot live without. What are your curly must-haves? Like, let me know, because if it's not part of my top 10, I'm very curious and I totally want to give it a try. So let me know in the comment section below. Like always, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe. Also, please don't forget to give this video a big old thumbs up to let me know that you like it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!